So Alex, you've entered season 2 as a constructor under Virgin Racing Engineering. How have you been working with DS to develop the vehicles?
So I think, as Yves has pointed out, we went out looking for a partner not only that shared our brand values, but importantly for us, we needed someone to help turn the reality of some great ideas and how we could develop the technology of Formula E into reality. And we're talking about one of the largest automobile groups in the world here, so the second biggest, I think, in Europe. They have proven technology and capabilities in delivering fantastic automobiles. So through their DS Performance brand and their racing expertise in multiple world championships, they're going to help us deliver a winning car and winning technology. So it's the refinement of the designs that we put together, but the implementation of that technology. They build the car for us and they help us deliver a winning vehicle. So that is the key part of the partnership. But before anything else comes along, we must have a marriage of our brands. What Yves and the DS Automobiles brand represents is a mirror image of what Sir Richard Branson tries to do with the Virgin brand. Driving technology forward that's good for people and planet.
So you're talking about a winning car. What are the team's ambitions, first off for this weekend and then for the rest of next season?
We're obviously a competitive team. Richard drives that into all of us, so we're here to win. We are aiming for a successful end to what started as a very successful start to us this season. We podiumed in our first race, then we won our second race. We've been very, very close throughout the entire season. We want to finish not just close, we want to finish on the top step. We want to take this success into next season and the seasons beyond.
And do you think with this marriage then, next season the title's on?
We're absolutely going to try, and I've got a mandate from Richard and Yves to make sure that happens, so yes.
Thank you, Alex. So, Sir Richard Branson, what's your overall take on this inaugural season of Formula E?
I think it's been an incredible start. I mean, for any company that's only a year old, to have this many people in a press tent, I think says it all, and for them to have got these beautiful sites. I mean, the site here is one of the prettiest in the world. To have had it so well organised, and it's captured the imagination of the public. And I think the next 2 or 3 years, I think it's going to grow as quickly as clean energy generally is. I mean, I would, if you ask Yves what he thought about the future, and I'm willing to bet that 20 years from now there are no new cars being built that aren't battery-driven cars in the world. The current technology is antiquated technology. It will disappear over the next 20 years, and like everything else, everything will be clean. Whether there will be drivers driving cars is another very interesting question. And I think, by and large, an awful lot of cars will not have drivers driving them easier. So the future is fascinating. It's going to be a fascinating one. And I'm taking my pills so I can live to see it.
Did you really believe then, in 20 years' time, no more petrol engines in cars?
I'm sure Yves would not necessarily agree with me on this, but I personally think I think things are going to move that rapidly now, and it'll be companies like DS that will most likely drive it forward. The petrol-driven cars, what goes on in a petrol-driven engine is really complicated and antiquated and out of date, and polluting and everything. So battery-driven cars is the thing of the future. The companies that move quickest in that area are the ones that are going to dominate the marketplace. And I would say 20 years from now, I'd be very surprised if any new cars are made that aren't battery-driven.
And do you see Formula E then as the pointy end of that? So what the Virgin brand is doing, the Virgin Racing team, that's the pointy end that will bring all of this technology through into the consciousness of the consumer, and we'll see it in road cars.
Yes, because I think companies like DS will use Formula E to really push technology to its cutting edge, in the same way that Formula One did in the past 50 years, and as a result, cars that you or I drive on the road will get better and better and better, more and more efficient. I mean, you know, we want our batteries to last at least an hour at full racing speeds. You know, people are working very hard to make that happen, so you don't have to change cars after half an hour. And it's through motor racing like Formula E that these technologies are pushed forward.
Final question: British team at a British race with a British driver. How do you see it going for the rest of this weekend?
Well, they had a slight technical hiccup, which means that they're starting quite a long way down the grid, but they're determined to battle their way up the grid, and yeah, we're going to have a fun weekend ahead. And tomorrow, I believe, we may even have a bit of rain, so that always makes it even more exciting. So we'll see how it goes.
British drive in the rain. Should be good. Thank you so much to all of our panellists. We'll now open it up. If anybody's got any questions, I shall bring the microphone to you. Question over there would be the furthest end of it.